Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tor and I am here to help better your business, better your career and better your life. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so by hitting the subscribe button and notification bell. In this particular video, I'm going to discuss what success really is using Earl Nightingale's definition of success. Now, Earl Nightingale was a radio broadcaster who in 1957 published a broadcast called The Strangest Secret. Now, this particular broadcast is fantastic. I actually listen to it every single day at the moment, and it has probably the best definition of success that I have seen anywhere in my entire life. In The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale says, "Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal." This is a great definition of what success is, because people throughout their lives always say they want to be successful. They want to have more money or more happiness, but they don't actually know what success is, or they don't have a definitive definition of success. What Earl Nightingale gives you here is he's saying that success is just the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Therefore, anybody who sets a goal in mind, a worthy ideal that you're working towards, and begins to work on towards that ideal, you are already successful. In the recording, he goes into a bit more depth and explains that the average person doesn't have any goals, any ideas, any navigation as to where they're going in life, and that's why people are unsuccessful. But successful people have goals. They set an idea, and you're successful if you're someone who says, I want to teach people, and then you go and put in the work to become a teacher. Whether you become a teacher or not is different, but essentially, when you put that plan down, you set that intention, you put that pen to paper and say, I want to become this, you are already a success. The reason why this holds true is because we become what we think about. Now, that is the only idea that throughout history, the great wise men, teachers, philosophers, and prophets have all unanimously agreed on, is that we become what we think about. And therefore, when you put a goal down on paper and you start thinking about that goal and you act towards that goal day in, day out, you are already a success, because we become what we think about, and you're becoming more and more aligned with that goal. People with goals succeed just because they know where they're going. And it's that simple. Earl Nightingale actually uses the analogy of a ship leaving harbour. If you were to be coming out of harbour and you had no idea of where exactly you were going to be going, you had no captain and no navigation, 9 times out of 10 you're probably going to end up sinking, right? The 1 out of 10 that has the idea of where they're going and what goals they want to set and the direction that they're going in life, they are successful. Therefore, you are successful simply by setting that goal up in the first place. Now, the common theme in society at the moment is if you were to go around and ask people what their definition of success is or why they do the things that they do, they won't be able to tell you why they do what they do. A lot of people will say, well, I got a job, I got married, I went to have kids just because that's what everyone else did. And at the age that I'm at, I feel that that's the right thing for me to do. That's usually what people will tell you. What's happened is most people just conform to what everyone else is doing. Earl Nightingale actually uses the quote, "The opposite of courage is not cowardice, it is conformity." Now, he's actually paraphrased that quote from Man's Search for Himself by Rollo May. I'll leave a link to that book in the description so you can check it out. Essentially what happens is people who conform don't really set goals, because if you have a goal, it's your own. You cannot conform to someone else's goal because that's their goal, that's their view on life, that's their perspective. If you start copying what their goal is, you're no longer living life on your own terms, you're no longer acting like a successful person. Napoleon Hill refers to these kind of people as drifters, people who don't set goals for themselves, but actually take on other people's goals and start working towards their way of life. That means you're no longer a successful individual. Now, the problem is when we conform, we don't conform with the small percentage of people that tend to be successful, the millionaires, the billionaires, the people that are living happy, fulfilled lives, the people that run charities and do the things that they love doing day in, day out. No, we tend to conform with the average person. And the problem with that is the human race is fixed, not to prevent the strong from winning, but to prevent the weak from losing. The human race is fixed in such a way that we like to keep the person who's in last place in line with everyone else. So if you stop setting your own goals and setting yourself different, you'll eventually fall back and become in line with the people who are at the back of the pack. And that's not where you want to be. So in essence, in order for you to be successful, you need to create your own goals which do not conform to the rest of what society has told you to do. Once you set yourself towards this worthy ideal and you start to progressively realize it, so you start to actually work towards it, you're already a success. You don't need to compare yourself to how other people are doing. You don't need to worry about what somebody else is doing with their life. Again, you're your own individual. You're not here to conform. You're here to be courageous. So what you need to do is set those goals up and work towards them over time. And the best exercise I recommend for this to keep you in that right place, in that right mental diet, is actually to listen to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale every day for the next 30 days. In doing so, again, you will impress your subconscious mind with that idea of everything within that audio. And there's some fantastic points and some fantastic quotes from that audio that I haven't included in this video, but you will get from playing that audio back. I'll leave a link in the description to it, and I'd love to hear your feedback on how that audio works out for you in the comments below. Now, I hope this video has given you a bit more structure to what success is and how you can work towards success. I'm going to be continuing to release more content like this, so if you have any feedback on it, please do let me know. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video, and I'm going to catch you on the next time.